Hello, Taurus. My name is Kristi. I am the Twisted Elemental. I'm coming to you today because we're going to ask for guidance on a current situation in your life. This is July 2023, but if anytime you come across this message, there will be some guidance there for you, Taurus. Okay, I'm going to use the Moon Magic Oracle here to get the energy, the universal energy going on it. Excuse me, the universal energy affecting your life right now. What is the energy around within the universe that's making this occurrence or working with this occurrence? All right, I am calling on Spirit and all my sacred guides to help me discern true and accurate messages for all Taurus placements today. I would like messages of the purest, highest white light of truth and for the greater good of all. Thank you so much. Okay, what is the energy around current situation for Taurus, please? Energy for Taurus, please. Current situation for Taurus. Okay. We have here Sky God, Arcturus, and Moonflower. I have underneath Metamorphic. Wow. Whatever's going on is temporary. With Metamorphic, this is a transformation through darkness, okay? But there's something, this transformation through darkness is meant to bring something new blossoming here with Moonflower. This is accomplishment and growth, self-awareness, new challenges coming, you know. But you have support here with Arcturus. This is also forming close bonds, family support, and about you rising to the challenge, having some inner fortitude here. It's an empowerment, divine masculine energy. I like this, Taurus. This is like you stepping into your divine masculine energy, whether you're a male or a female. We all have, you know, divine masculine and feminine energies within us. So this is about you stepping into that divine masculine energy and really taking charge of whatever this situation is. And being kind with yourself when you do it, but rising to the challenge here of, you know, a new, because it is a new challenge, and it's gonna help you blossom, whatever this is. But the hardship here, the darkness, is temporary. You need to keep that in mind, please. Spirit wants you to know that, because, you know, when we know that things are temporary, we can get through them easier when we know that there's an end in sight. Okay. The current situation for Taurus. So what we're going to ask here, Taurus, we're going to ask what the situation is. So here, if you know, you'll want this to resonate with you. If it doesn't, it's probably not your reading. But we're going to ask what the lesson is that you're meant to learn, the blessing that you're meant to receive, the challenge you're meant to overcome, and the advice here. Okay. This current challenge for Taurus. Spirit. Okay, well, the overall energy for this reading here is strength. So whatever it is you're overcoming is something of darkness. For strength to show up, that usually implies there's a devil somewhere. And we're talking about the devil, we're talking about, you know, our shadows, right? So I'm imagining that you have been going through a tough time here, and it is, new challenges are coming, and these challenges were meant to teach you about inner fortitude, your inner strength here, to rise up and rise to meet the challenge here. I like this for you, Taurus. This is beautiful energy. Okay, tell me more about this challenge here for Taurus. Knight of Cups. This is a challenge to rise up to be emotionally vulnerable. The Knight of Cups is about, knights are someone who, they're action takers. And the Knight of Cups is about action with emotions. The Knight of Cups has to be vulnerable to give an offer of love, to offer, pieces of themselves. They wear their heart on their sleeve. Wow. All right, so the lesson Taurus is meant to learn here. Ace of Swords. You're meant to learn truth. Whether this is how to speak truth or what your internal truth is. Probably both. A lot of people, if say the average human tells 100 lies a day, 75 of those lies are lies to themselves, right? Because you got to have all them lies to themselves before you, tell them lies outwardly, right? Those are all the lies our ego tells us. This is like learning some inner truth, and then also I want to say the mirror to this is then externally expressing that truth here. You have and putting your back to things that aren't truthful. She has her back towards something here, and she's holding the sword of truth. So I want to say she has her back towards things that are not truthful. All right, what is the blessing meant to be received? The Page of Cups. Emotional vulnerability in return. This is equal give and take. If the situation you're is about emotional vulnerability, and the blessing you're meant to receive is about emotional vulnerability, possibly even an apology. This is something I want to say part of this blessing is about being able to look into your own shadow and be emotionally available to yourself while doing that. This fish in the cup here has two faces, right? There's a face looking this way and a face looking this way. This face, and I want to say this is the face behind, is looking at the skeleton here. And to me, that's like someone's going within. They've gone internally to look at their own shadow, and they didn't judge themselves when doing it, because it's the Page of Cups, which means they were emotionally available for themselves. They were emotionally vulnerable to themselves. There wasn't self-judgment. They were actually able to see their shadow clearly. So this blessing involves you incorporating a piece of your shadow into yourself, bringing it to the light, making you more powerful in an emotionally available way. I like this, Taurus. Wow. All right, the challenge for Taurus to overcome here. 10 Swords, an ending. And this could have been a harsh ending too. There were lessons learned for certain. I mean, obviously there were lessons learned. There's, a transformation through darkness here. Somebody felt trapped. You felt trapped in something. And that trapped feeling is sticking to, I want to say the trapped feeling is sticking to you. You may still feel trapped. That's why your challenge is the ending. Really allowing something to end that is done, dead, and over. And here, the trick with the 10 of Swords, 9s are the endings of things. 10s are the cycle ending, right? It's allowing it to transform into the Ace of Swords, which is right here, right? That's the new beginning here. The cycle of 10 completes and transforms into the Ace, which is all about truth and new. Aces are new beginnings, right? A new beginning in truth. I want to say, so how you do that is by learning the lessons, incorporating the lessons, and leaving the pain behind, but taking the lessons with you. And that's the trick. It's easy to say that, not always easy to do. But I think by looking at your shadow here, incorporating your shadow, this blessing you're receiving here, If you're doing that, is gonna help you with this challenge of this ending by allowing something that you already know is dead and over to end completely. Absorb the lessons and moving forward from it. All right, what's the advice here? King of Pentacles. To stand in your power, Taurus. This is your energy. And look at him holding that new beginning, that Ace of Pentacles in his hand. The King of Pentacles is a nice energy. It's balanced and stable. He's a good business person. He can be a good spouse, a good father, a good provider. He has that Ace of Pentacles. He has good ideas and he has good follow through, a good work ethic. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. This is you standing in your power. That is your advice. Stand in your truth, your power. All right. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups, please. This current situation for Taurus. Well, wow. That was horrific. Okay. All right, less explosively. Tell me more about this Knight of Pentacles, or Knight of Cups, please. I have... So I have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse, and the Fool in reverse. Oh, wow. So this is like how... the ending here could be a marriage, Taurus. Only take that if it resonates, but it's the ending of some relationship. I've got the Four of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This could be you losing a home. I would say this is either losing a home or a home with a marriage. I mean, this is not a stable, this is, you know, this is a stable new beginning here that's tangible. This is good health. This is, you know, either or the health of a marriage or a home is very poor here. And then I have the Fool in reverse. It's like, because of these things, I want to say whatever this is that is in poor health here, that is falling in decline, has prevented you from taking a leap forward because you're stuck in the ending of this. You're stuck with some not being able to be emotionally available because of this. Because of this disharmony here. I mean, something was not profitable. I mean, this is disharmony or a breakup with the Four of Wands. And the upright, the Four of Wands is the happy home. You know, halfway to marriage, the 1111 card. Or somebody was foolish about a home or about a new beginning. It was a false start. That could be it too. That is possibly, this could have been some poor decision making, Taurus. And there was a false start towards a relationship, towards an up-leveling of a relationship, or something that should have been up-leveled and wasn't. It was a false start. It was unstable. And now there's a fear of being emotionally vulnerable towards it. There's a new perspective needed. I have the Hangman underneath here. Or there is a new perspective received that you have been receiving. Because let's say you're going through a dark transformation. So you're in this Hangman, or you've been in this Hangman. You've been receiving a new perspective on whatever this situation was. This situation was full of promise. It was supposed to have been stable and abundant and prosperous and beautiful. And it's not. And it's preventing you from taking leaps of faith forward. Or it's not prosperous because there were foolish decisions made. Take that how it resonates. But it's something about this situation is preventing you from being emotionally available going forward here. What's this Ace of Swords in the lesson to be learned here? This is a lesson about truth. Self-awareness. Ooh, I have the King of Cups in reverse here, Taurus. with the Seven of Wands underneath. Oh, wait, no, this is not the King of Cups. Whew, thank goodness. This is the Nine of Cups in reverse. This is the truth about something that is not emotionally satisfying. And I want to say that possibly you've been defensive. With the Seven of Wands here, you've been defensive about whatever this is that is... What is... Oh, it's a motorcycle. Okay. You've been defensive about whatever this is that's been emotionally unsatisfying here, about the ending of whatever this unstable situation was. But it is unsatisfactory. This is a falling out. The Nine of Cups, this is wish fulfillment in an emotional avenue here. This is like a falling out. And there's a truth about it here that you're meant to learn here. How to stand up and do what's right for yourself, but not about being defensive about something being over. Tell me more about this lesson, please. The King of Wands, what I thought that was, or no, I thought that was the King of Cups. I've got the King of Wands in reverse here with the Six of Wands underneath. The King of Wands is not a great energy. The King of Wands is, it's a player energy. It's somebody who goes after what they want with passion, irregardless of what other people want. They don't really worry about other people's feelings. They'll be emotionally manipulative. They take what they want without worrying. Untruthful, kind of arrogant, also at times ineffective. It's not a great energy. It's not. And I want to say, don't let this having something that you thought was going to be a wish fulfillment turn out to be not a wish fulfillment, turn you into that guy or gal. I don't know why. I don't know why I feel like I'm talking to a masculine Taurus here. Whether you're male or female, it feels like a masculine energy. I'm a female and I resonate a lot of times as divine masculine. It's time to see the truth. And if this King of Wands energy, because again, this is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. Doesn't have to be that sign. This could be you, but use your discernment. If this is another energy, it's time for you to see the truth in how dissatisfying this energy is. That is the lesson here. You're meant to see this. If this is internal, this is meant for you to see how not to let the disappointment or holding on to what was turn you into this character. And if this is the character that was foolish or is foolish, why this is ending, you're meant to see the truth of it, of how unsatisfying it is. This is victory here after a long, hard battle. This is overcoming something, overcoming hard obstacles. This is also the Ace of Swords. This is also a victory card. And she's receiving victory here because she's turned her back towards something. I think the lesson here for you, Taurus, has been on to how to learn to accept the truth as you know it and turn your back towards situations that are unsatisfying, that are manipulative or even unkind. Turn your back towards that. That's the lesson here. All right, what's this Page of Cups? What's the blessing here? Whatever this relationship, and I do think this is a relationship, it could be a worse relationship with a boss, but I think if this is on a personal level, especially with the Four of Wands here and the Ace of Pentacles, I think this person is very manipulative, and I think it's been a very dark energy for you to overcome. And I do think you need to step into, this is about you stepping to your divine masculine energy here to cut this crap out, to really let this cycle end, take charge of this situation for yourself. As I'm speaking, I have Justice here. And this, Justice is about the truth. It's about good karma. It's about, balance. This is about doing this for yourself, bringing the truth into your own life and creating your own balance here and getting your own justice, your own good karma. All right, Page of Cups, please. Okay, so I've got the Three of Cups in reverse. I've got the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse. Wow. This Page of Cups is about looking at your shadow here. This is, and part of your shadow is whatever has kept you holding on to this situation for so long, because there's been a lot of lies here. And I want to say this, whatever this is, it's been a third party situation. I've got the Three of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Swords in reverse, right? And then the Ten of Wands, that's in the Ten of Wands in the upright is like needing to know it's time to drop a burden. This is like, it's been overdone. It's too much. The truth of this situation is like the Seven of Wands can be an unmasking, or there can be like a not accepting. It's time to see this situation for what it is, to like look into the shadow for yourself and be emotional to yourself. Give yourself the love that you deserve to accept this situation for what it is and to drop the burden here. I mean, the blessing is you giving yourself the self-love, dropping the burden, dropping things that are not truthful, like unmasking. Oh, this is true here. We have, this is like an unmasking also. There's, right, looking into the shadow here, that's kind of like a mask that's been taken off to be looked at. So an unmasking of things that you were holding on to that could have involved third-party situations. This can also be gossip, you know, malicious friends, friend groups that were, you know, not healthy for you. I have the Three of Swords underneath. Whatever this is, there's a lot of heartbreak here that is gonna, when you see this, unmask this situation for, you know, and get the truth of it, it's going to relieve some heartbreak. Or it's going to cause some heartbreak, but you're meant to, you know, soothe that yourself, to release it and move forward here. That's the ending of like really allowing this to end. All right. Tell me more about this challenge here, this Ten of Swords. Seven of Wands. There's a need to stand up and do what's right for yourself, and to not be defensive about the end of something. Things that cycle needs to change so the new cycle can begin here for you. Like, by not allowing this to end, you're keeping yourself in the heartbreak here of wallowing in the past and regrets. So standing up and doing what's right for yourself is the challenge here, but to allow this, whatever this is, to end. It's time. The Ace of Wands, yes. To passionately go towards what you want. This is interesting energy. This is like, be creative with this, about how you take this ending and put it to its creative use within your life to manifest what you want. Turning a negative into a positive. Take that energy from this ending, the hurt, the pain, whatever it is, and then use it, as this Ace of Wands is the ultimate creativity, right? Use that pain and transmute it into your power, into your creative life force here. People are going to see you do this. She's being looked at through a keyhole. Well, you standing in your power, transmuting this ending, the pain from this ending, doing what's right for you. People are going to see you do this, and that might be challenging for you to know that you're being seen in a transformation, Taurus. But I think there's something important. I think somebody needs to see you do this, because when they see you do it, they're going to also learn how to do it themselves. Yeah, this is passionate forward movement here. Look, she's Somebody else is pulling her along. This is forward movement, and somebody is pulling you along. I want to say there's something about you needing to watch somebody else and their transformation to help teach you how to go through it, or vice versa. Somebody's going to be watching you go through it. I almost think this is about you watching somebody else. That's the challenge part of it, because this is a challenge. Somebody around you might be going through this, and you need to watch, because they're going to watching is going to give you clues about how you do this. But this does provide you fast, passionate movement here. Somebody is helping, even if it's subconsciously. Very interesting. All right, this King of Pentacles. I really see this as your advice is to stand in your power here. This is King of Pentacles for advice, please. Oh. At the Six of Wands, the Empress, the High Priestess. Wow. Yeah. Okay, your advice here, Taurus, is to definitely be standing in your power. This is victory, right? This is being seen and victorious after having gone through a tough battle. Right? Overcoming something. How you overcome is by using your intuition and stepping into this Empress energy. Oh, this is interesting because we have Divine Masculine here. Ooh. I think this is almost like an integration of your Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Because the divine, like the High Priestess is your feminine energy, that intuition, right? And the Empress is very intuitive. This is a powerful, powerful energy, especially with this King of Pentacles, right? So this is almost like an integration, like knowing where to, when you can integrate your Divine Feminine and Masculine, you're easily be able to, that is very much you, the all-powerful, because you're easily able to flow in between those energies when you need them. If you're going to be teaching children, you want to be in feminine energy. But if you need to do your bank, balance your checkbook, you might want to be in masculine energy to do that. It's not to say that women can't do it, but it's a masculine energy, which we all possess. Wow, this is about you really standing in your power here, Taurus. Using your intuition, using that Divine Feminine energy and the Divine Masculine where you need it here. That's like all powerful. And, that strength energy is what this was all about. Getting out of your head. If you're replaying those conversations, in your head here and you're having anxiety, you need to meditate. Do whatever you need to do to get out of this energy, because that is something that will block your intuition and your Divine Feminine energy here. So there's a need to really be at peace with yourself, come to center. I know that this energy here, whatever this is it's a lot. I get it. But it is temporary. With the metamorphic, it's temporary. There are new challenges coming, but you're fully prepared to overtake them with this energy. This is beautiful. So don't be in your head and all anxious about it. You've got what it takes to do this. All right, I want to get a couple of the Art of War cards here. I got them the other day, and I think they have some pretty good advice about dealing with interpersonal types of situations. So what is the Art of War card message for Taurus placements, please? Taurus, if this has all been beneficial for you, if you can go ahead and smash that like button for me, maybe subscribe to the channel. It really does help the algorithm so I can continue putting these readings out for you. And I have so much gratitude. Thank you so much. Okay. We have turn enemies into friends. Ooh, very interesting. That is interesting here, right? Turn enemies into friends. When someone is aggressive and in your... Oh, that is the King of Wands in reverse, right? When someone is aggressive and in your face, stay calm. Watch and learn. Ooh, interesting again. Watch and learn. They may simply want to be heard. And the more they say, the more they educate you about their problem. Don't shout back or walk away. Stay silent and listen. You may be able to find a solution for them, thus turning a perceived enemy into an ally, a rare and precious skill. That is interesting. This makes more sense with like this Seven of Swords in reverse here. Like, because it can be a card of strategy, right? Very interesting. Okay, I have on the bottom here, we've got learn your lessons. Right? Don't we all? Education begins with the first day of our lives and ends with the last. We learn something new every day. Some of it's planned, some of it is unplanned. Some of it's planned, some of it's unplanned. Some of it's useful, some of it's irrelevant. We learn in different ways, by seeing, by showing, and by doing. Realizing how you learn is a skill that can improve by trying the different methods. Very interesting. Okay, Taurus, again, I hope this was helpful for you. I'm asking you to stay blessed and to remember to always, 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 always love yourself first. Thank you, Taurus.